48 First Dates. I'm going to start this review by saying that I'm autistic. And for some really strange reason, I started reading this book and I thought it was a biography. I guess just the way the story started, I cannot pinpoint why I thought it was a biography. But somewhere within the first few chapters, I began to realize that perhaps this wasn't a biography. At first, I thought she was just really good at getting dates. Maybe it was the homeschooling aspect of it. I'm not sure. I still don't know how I went wrong, but I did figure it out eventually, and I liked the story much better once I realized that it was a fictional story. Although, if that was a true life story, that would have been pretty crazy, some pretty crazy stuff. The things I loved about this book are many. The writing flowed. The storytelling was delightful. It was a very sweet, chaste romance. Some bad things happened to her along the way, but they never went into detail about that. And I do love when a book can tell us the bad things without telling us the bad things. I'll take both. You know what I'm saying? I'll take both. But there is something I really, really enjoy when it's just sweet. And this one is. This is the kind of romance book that I would let my younger daughters read. Not 9, but early teens. It's not a romance that they wouldn't be able to read. I think the author must be a Christian because she was so careful with the way she wrote things. And there was some talk of God, though it's nothing big. They occasionally said pray. There was a few times when she said that God would save her. And just the overall tone being so wholesome, I think she must be. That being said, don't let that hold you back. This is not a Christian novel by any stretch. It's just wholesome is the word I want to use for this book because it was a beautiful, sweet, interesting, comedic take on a romance. While it is a romance at heart, I think that would probably be the genre. It really is just a story about her. The focus isn't on winning this man. The focus is on her living her life and having the best life that she could have. As soon as I realized that it was not a true story, I realized that this is an author that I really like, and I plan to read more of her books. I do like some gritty novels every now and then, but I also really like the sweet ones that leave you smiling at the end. I read this book in about a day and a half, off and on. I didn't just binge read it. So it's a fairly short, easy, quick read. Great vacation read. I read it on vacation. And something you could share with your friends and family and not be embarrassed that you're reading some romances. Know what I'm saying? I received this book as a pre-release. I had never heard of this author before. I had never heard of the book before. It just looked interesting to me, and I'm glad I received it because I did enjoy it. I give this book 4 stars. If you're interested in reading more of my reviews, I'll have my Goodreads linked below, and you'll also be able to find many more book reviews on my channel under the playlist Books. If you're a book lover like I am, leave me a comment with the best book that you've read in the last few weeks. Be sure to subscribe so that you can hear all my book reviews. I know I review lots of stuff on this channel. It's just kind of a conglomerate of everything that I've used and like and don't like. So you're welcome to subscribe for everything or just stick around for the book reviews.